Today, here I have my Squiddy G. This is no longer in production. Alright, that's brighter. It's very loud. So today I'm going to do some mod to make it quieter. So here's the Squiddy G. It has a face. It's smiling. So when they discontinued the Squiddy G, I guess it also lost its smile and its ears. It's meant to be a cat. On this Bali song, there is no indication of the bite or save handle. And that's kinda, yeah, not great. So that's why I've taped there to let myself know that there's the bite handle. And that's about it. It's a plastic Bali song. It's very light. I rarely ever flip this, but I figured that this is something that you can flip in public really easily and not feel bad that it drops on the floor because it's plastic. And well, I mean, it was still like what, $50 when I got it, but let's go mod this thing. But before that, sound test. Alright, so the first mod is pretty simple. I notice the sound comes from this closing in here, so that's making the sound. And oh, his nose is a bit unaligned. You can just push it in with your fingers. Yeah, you can actually remove his nose. It will just mess up the weight though. Alright, so the first one is pretty easy. I got some tissue paper here. Tissue paper that I rolled up. It's gotta be quite thin, so I'm just gonna put it here. Very simple trick. The only problem is that now you can't flip your Squiddy in the rain, but not like this matters, and I don't even know if there's a point to me making this video. This thing has been discontinued for like, I think 2 years at this point. I bought this back in 2019. Yeah, you guys never seen this. I actually have been buying these stuff for a long while, so yeah, now you can see that this guy doesn't close very well. You can just try pressing in to compress, and that should be about right. I shouldn't be flipping on a bite handle. Alright, sound test. Felt the helix. Felt the short stop again. Every single time. Alright, here. Last sound test. Much quieter actually. Can see my mic isn't really peaking anymore. Alright, for this last one, I don't want something that will get messed up in the rain, and I thought that it might make it quieter, but I'm not sure. I'm actually making this video just to test the sound test, but I want something that will not expire after too long because tissue degrades after a while. So I got a lot of leftover Sobotane from my keyboard mods and stuff, so I just cut them up into strips. So I'm just gonna stick these in. These are quite sticky, so the problem with sticking this on is that I can imagine that when I put this in and close this thing, it will not be able to open back up because it's basically gluing the Squiddy shut, so... Oh, it's not coming out anymore. Yep, it got stuck. That's epic. Alright, all good. Yeah, this side is a bit stuck. Yeah, it's not coming out. Alright, so to deal with that, I got some keyboard foam. Actually, not any keyboard foam, I just got PE foam because PE foam is quite thin. It's those white foam you get in packaging. So I just cut it out into a thin strip here. I'll put this in and try to stick it on so that the Squiddy doesn't get in the way. All of this should now be waterproof. Alright, and we're all done. So let's see. Yep, now you can close. And as you can see, yeah, you can just see that it's not closing all the way like it did earlier, but that's fine. It sounds a bit louder, I'm not sure, but I gotta go record. Alright, we're back with the sound test. Sounds louder, but it sounds more like a deeper thud. So sorry about the background noise. Short stop again, as usual. Whenever I'm holding a camera, I can't do it. Yeah, the Squiddy is very light. It also gets oily really easily because it's plastic. Honestly, like I know the Squid Industries website, they also sell the silencer mod for Squiddies, but that silencer mod that they sell for the Squiddies on their website right now, it doesn't work with the Squiddy G. And that's because the Squiddy G actually has a smaller nose than the current Squiddies. The current Squiddies have bigger noses, so the O-rings won't fit, and even if it did fit, I don't think it's like thick enough to stop the handles from colliding with each other, because that's what the current O-ring does. And yeah, short stop. The short stop is actually easier on the Squiddy because of the weight. I'll just show you guys. Wait, wrong move. But anyways, that's it for the sound test. Let me know which one you guys preferred the most, and happy flipping. If you guys want to get Bali songs and want to get something that you can flip in public, that you don't need to be so afraid of well, attracting the wrong attention, get the Squiddy, to be honest, because well, this is essentially a toy. It's made of plastic, and well, I mean, sadly, the new Squiddies don't have a smile, so that, like, I honestly, if anyone were to stop me on the road saying that I'm flipping a dangerous weapon, they can answer to this face. It's not focusing.